The NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Bears and the Niners. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. The rain started earlier today. It hasn't let up much. It is going to be a wet one. Right with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Nice and dry here in the booth, but Greg, you've been down on the field and played in one of these sloppy, wet, rainy games. What is it like?
Well, it depends what position you play. For the offensive defensive linemen, they love it. It's a little bit slower. The defense is a little bit slower to react to the ball. A lot more runs, less pass protection. So for them, they're thrilled. But for anybody who has to handle the ball on either side, offense or defense, this is a nightmare. You're stressing about what gloves, no gloves. Do I sometimes wear gloves? The quarterback, towel. There is a lot of conversations going on with the equipment guys in the locker room. Rain games for skill players are the worst.
Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last two seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his third season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, 49ers.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Third down and 9. To throw once more, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
The term generational talent Mike, it gets thrown around. I feel a little bit too loosely these days, but you could argue if there's one guy worthy of that description, it's Williams. I mean, only time's going to tell how accurate it is, but when you watch him play, it becomes abundantly clear. This guy has everything you want in a franchise quarterback. The arm talent's obvious, but it's the ability to make those off-script plays, right, in the midst of chaos that make him such an interesting prospect. You know what the best part is, though, Mike, really? We get a first-hand look to see exactly how he's developing over these next couple hours.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team. Ronnie Bell back deep for the 49ers. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Niners offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. And you'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Bears offense ready to take over for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Chicago.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the give, here's Swift. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Third and 5. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Here's Swift, and he'll get about 5. Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this is going to be incomplete. It's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face. And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Off he goes.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On second down, Purdy. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. 49ers offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
Let's go now. Unlock line. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Let's go. Check, Panther. Roll, roll. Alert, alert. Bingo.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Has his man. It's Samuel. That's his first reception of the ball game, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. .3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Purdy gonna put it up again. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the air again is Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Hey, no, no. Smash, smash.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Unlock line. Bronco switch. Rock check. Panther.
Throwing again is Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he'll take this to the 13. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Niners are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Bears 7, 49ers 6. All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could have hoped for with both these teams in it
continues to
to
be
win
a
it.
factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Swift. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man, Carter. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. Now a 3rd and 2. Swift gets it from the pistol. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down. He'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the game, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy certainly one of them.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. It's Swift. And he's going to have the Bears, and he's going to have the Chargers.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2. Off play action. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to run with Johnson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Swift. He slams it in there, and he is in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Makes the score Bears 14, 49ers 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that 1st down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Purdy works out of the pistol. This one brought in by the tight end, Logan Thomas. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Bears offense ready to get back at it. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. Room to run past midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Another run here, another run by Swift. Not much happening there, just a short game. On second down, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. Who's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Now Swift.
Offside, defense.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
On the set.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They will run it over center with Swift. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Swift. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Swift. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel, gonna see what he can do. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Niners offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
What will they do on this play? Third down, needing 8. They'll drop the throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.